standing in the middle of Berg Square, face towards Market Square, and you're looking at Restaurant Tom Pouce. This is a new building, dating to the 1930s. Up until 1784-85, this was the location of a prison, named Het Steen, that translates as the Stone. Het Steen was built around 1050, and the original function was the castle of the Count of Flanders. The large, gloomy building, where it was always cold, was abandoned somewhere in the 14th century and became a prison when the Count moved to the castle of Male, outside of the city. According to legend, there was an underground tunnel connecting Het Steen with the castle of Male. An invincible, fire-breathing dragon guarded this corridor. If a prisoner could defeat this dragon, which was impossible of course, he could leave the prison a free man. One evening, a young man of Bruges, George, had a couple of beers too many. When he started making court with the girlfriend of another man, at first the two men discussed fiercely. When words couldn't solve the issue, they started fighting. Officers intervened and the two men were locked in Het Steen. There they could, while waiting to appear at the tribunal, sleep off the beers. The next morning, George woke up, sore of sleeping on the ground. The first thing that came to mind was escaping as soon as possible. He remembered the story of the underground tunnel and the dragon. He called for a guard and told him he knew how to defeat the dragon. The guard laughed when he heard the claim of George. He warned him that many before him had attempted, but none had succeeded. Despite his throbbing head, George could still use his brain to conjure a daring plan. He asked the guard to bring him armor, 2 burning torches, and mirrors. This was something the guard had never heard before. Curious to what George was up to, he brought him the requested items. Besides, being a guard was a tedious job. This brought some change to his work. For all, maybe, who knows, this could turn into a nice story to tell his friends. George put on the armor and attached the mirrors to it with leather straps. With a torch in each hand, he descended the stairs leading to the tunnel, ready to face the dragon. The more George descended, the more narrow and cramped the tunnel became. Deep below, very faintly, he could hear the heavy breathing of the dragon. When the smell of sulfur started to penetrate his nose, he knew he was getting closer. Suddenly, he saw the licking flames running through the tunnel. He knew there was no turning back. He had to defeat the dragon or die. With the jelly feeling in his knees, he boldly approached the dragon, saying, "Foul beast, I challenge you to fight me and my friends. If we win, we will be free and you will be dead." These words were the most audacious the dragon had ever heard. Furthermore, it saw dozens of dragons in the mirrors, facing her. With a wild, loud roar, it fled down the tunnel, never to be seen again. Who knows, maybe she's still down there somewhere, deep underground. George could pass without problems to emerge at the castle of Male, where the guards could do nothing else but to let him go as a free man.